And welcome back to Overtime. As we told you earlier, our special guest is Mr. Michael Banks, principal at South Delta High School. Right now, students are being educated there at the middle school in Anguilla. And hopefully, you said, hopefully down the road, no timetable yet, you'll be able to move into refurbished high school or perhaps a brand new high school built from bottom up.
Exactly.
But we were talking last block about athletics and the success of your teams. Amazing what your student athletes have had to go through, but just a few weeks after the tornado that hit Rolling Fork, your girls' track team wins the state championship. And then after that, you turn around, your football team makes the playoffs. And then after that, your boys and girls basketball teams make it all the way to the big house in Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say just about the resiliency? You kind of touched on it earlier about the collection of student athletes that you have there in the area.
Oh yes. Again, the students kept the pride aspect, the resilience, the perseverance. The coaches, faculty, staff, the community as a whole. Again, we were down, but it wasn't out. So the thing was to make sure that they were still needing to take care of the business at hand. Again, academic aspect, okay, with testing, athletic aspect, again, being the spring, we still had to finish up track. So practice went on, meets went on, because of course with the facilities being down, just dedication that they had, again, the inspiration that they had, the motivation that they had, that this is not gonna stop us, this is not something that, just turns us away. The community, very, very supportive, football community, very, very supportive. The basketball, record crowds, each game, each home game. Away games, you would actually, if you came into the stadium or came into the gym, you would be like, well, which one is the home team? If you were just a visitor, we had just that much support that that the people came out.
Was there ever any talk about canceling sports when you took over as principal?
It wasn't necessarily the aspect of the cancellation of sports, but it was the challenges of possible, because again, we had uniforms that was kind of damaged. We had equipment that was kind of damaged, but through the help of community people, and not just only local community people, people from all across the world, just coming in, giving, being supportive, asking about the needs, asking about the wants, providing jerseys, providing equipment, providing. It was just very, very remarkable as far as, and I guess we always kind of say miracle mode, that the people in the community showed their support and their love for the school.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to take our final time out, Mr. Banks. When we return, we're going to also talk a little about just the future of South Delta High School in terms of keeping that family together, because I know you've had a number of students disperse, and I don't know if you've had any actually transfer, but as far as just keeping that structure together and allowing that structure also to grow. We're going to be right back with Mr. Banks as we wrap up Overtime, coming up right after this short break.